51,000 today go to DPS-CD. 35,000 attend charters. And 32,500 children got up this morning and went to school in a school in the suburbs. And that says that what we're doing is not working. And so whether the parents feel we don't have good enough quality schools, whether it's transportation, I'm not sure. And as we point out, there are some good transportation systems. We look at that. Isn't that a great school bus system? Covers the whole city of Detroit. That school bus system is the River Rouge Public Schools school bus system. I'm going to say that again. That little green in the bottom is the 3 square miles of River Rouge. And they run 200 miles of bus routes through the city of Detroit every day. Now, leave aside the education policy of the state that encourage that. My question is, why is it working? And so what I've said to the DPS and the charters is, it's working because we're not working together. We got lots of schools who are nearby who could share resources. And so I said, let's take an area in northwest Detroit, say Southfield to Livernois and Fenkell to 8 Mile. And we've got about a dozen charter and DPS schools. Let's have a combined bus route that serves both of them. And maybe it looks like this. This isn't a final route, but it gives you an idea of how the bus route could work. They do this in Denver. We'll fund it a third with philanthropy, a third through the city, a third through the schools. And here's how it'll work. If you live in this part of northwest Detroit, you can go to any one of these 8 schools or 10 schools. You walk or ride to the nearest school, you get on the bus, and it can take you from the Detroit Achievement Academy on the west side over to Bagley. If they've got a math program that you like, you can choose any school in this area. We'll run the buses in 2 directions so that the ride won't take too long, and we're going to make a commitment to 5 years. We're going to make choice available so they're not being bused an hour away to River Rouge. And they said, we like that idea, but it's not enough. One of the problems we have is we got parents who get home from work at 5 o'clock, but their kids get out of school at 3. We need a place for these children to go. What if everybody on this loop got together? Your loop's got the Northwest Activity Center. What if you ran licensed daycare after school? The child could get on the bus, ride to the Northwest Activity Center, stay there till 5 or 5:30 in a safe environment, ride their loop back. And now every school has that program. And then another one said, well, wait a minute, that's not enough. We can't run 8 different robotics programs, but what if we came together and had after-school programs like robotics or software programming, art or music? And somebody said, how about if we just help the kids with their homework? What if we all came together and provided those kinds of after-school programs on these routes? And so this is the concept we're talking about. We're shooting to get it done this fall. I don't know if it'll be 6 schools or 12 schools, but I can tell you from the enthusiasm that if we could get DPS and the charter working together and collaborating, we can provide good choices right here in the city of Detroit. And my role is going to be to support them, not to choose sides between them. And if this works, we're going to replicate these routes in one area after another in the city, so you never again have a kid riding an hour on a bus to go to another location.